In 2011, the Mission-Shaped Ministry course was offered in Adelaide, Australia by the Uniting, Lutheran and Anglican churches working together.
And Fresh Expressions comes before theology. It's about Jesus. It's the one thing that we agree on. It's the one thing that's the centre. And because that's the centre, the conversations are wide and varied, and we learn from each other, and we hear from huge different spectrums. But because we're focusing in the same area, which is the heart for those people who don't know Jesus, then that unites us.
Over 40 people signed up.
There's so much passion in the group, and everyone really wants to hear about your story and about your context as much as I want to hear about the other people in the group and what they're doing. And I wouldn't say that because I'm younger that it's been any less beneficial for me. I think we're just all Christians that love God, so yeah.
People who had a vision to see the church embrace mission.
It's for people, I think, who really struggle with how to connect with their communities missionally and to impact in a real way, and that have that heart yearning to actually speak God's truth and peace and love into the community that they're in.
40 people empowered by the Holy Spirit and encouraging each other.
Now, give it a go because it's where you meet like-minded people. It's where you can talk about your hopes, your fears, your passions. It's where you can be creative and not be told that you're silly or, things like that. It's about a brainstorming place and saying, I agree with that, I don't agree with that, I struggle with this, I embrace that. And you're not judged for it because everyone is on the same journey, thinking similarly or just embracing the opportunity to actually think outside the box and not be judged.
I don't think it's necessary that you have to say, well, by the time I get out of here, I'm going to have a new fresh expression. I think a good thing that comes out of there is that you can say, we can at least start thinking about fresh expressions, and we can start to process that rather than saying, oh, we're going to come out of here and have a fresh expression. I think if you come with that sort of motivation, then you've actually sort of limited the outcome. And I think you need to have a very open mind as to what the outcome can be. But I know that there will always be good outcomes for people who do this course.
Mission-shaped ministry means opening ourselves to the surprise of God.
The evangelical thrust over the years has been to take Jesus out into the community. And of course, that's ridiculous. He's out there long before we get there. So I'm learning to find the Holy Spirit in the community and in unexpected places where he ought not to be. And shouldn't be, because I'm not expecting to find him there. So it's been quite a mindset change for me. Not that I've ever thought that we are soul carriers of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit's here at the creation. But that the Spirit only moves in the church family is almost like a subculture thought process that influences how you relate to them out there. Whereas I'm actually meeting the Holy Spirit in people in my community and learning from the Holy Spirit through them, people who are not even anywhere near the church. And that's really humbling and really exciting.
Mission-shaped ministry means empowering the laity.
Lots of questions that have sat in my head for a long, long time have been answered, and new thoughts also, new ideas, new growth steps of understanding, which have been fantastic.
Mission-shaped ministry means building the church together.
This has to be us as fresh expressions of church, as traditional church, working together. Because when you have people that operate as entrepreneurial, pioneer, missional ministers, the first thing that vanishes from them is collegiality, being part of something that is bigger than you, which is the church. And if you end up working in your own field on your own, I would reckon the life expectancy of any pioneer minister runs into months rather than years, just simply through isolation, fatigue and burnout. Pioneer ministers need the traditional church because they've been doing it for long enough to know that you have to have a sense of the call of God, a rhythm and pace of life that sustains you rather than kills you.
Mission-shaped ministry means taking a risk in order to bring hope.
An ideal course for me will have a group of people who will go and try something. There will also be a group of people who go back to their churches more aware of what it means to partner with the mission of God and how to support and to participate in that. And so the existing churches help to be more mission-shaped in terms of its thinking, its priorities, its values, and also people start things. Yeah. I think for me the greatest measure of success is that people find friends, and that's been a recurring thing in this course, is that people have come in here and suddenly realised they thought they were weird to dream about different ways of reaching people. They thought they were weird to want to worship God in different ways, that they thought their ache for what is not yet was somehow bad, and they've found friends here. And that for me is the biggest sign of success, that it's not just someone pushing a barrow of, oh, there's this great idea in the UK, we should have it here, but you suddenly realise that there are 45 people who the Spirit of God's already been at work in, and there are more, and so what's it mean for us to join in with that?